Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the place value relationships. And I wanted to do a video of this. Some of the students sometimes have a hard time with this concept. So I'm going to do a video, show you a few examples of how we use place value and the relationships between the numbers that we're using. I'm going to get started with our first number. Let's go ahead and go with 990,000. All right, so the first thing that you notice here is that we have two digits that are the same. Okay, now these two digits are nines. This first digit, of course, we know that the digits are the same, but of course they have a different value. So this first 9, the 9 on the left, has a value of 900,000. The value on the right, or the 9 on the right, has a value of 90,000. So what we want to do is we want to say, okay, so what is the relationship between the 9 on the left and the 9 on the right, or the 9 in the hundred thousands place versus or compared to the 9 in the 10,000s place? Well, the 9 in the hundred thousands place. So I'm going to write down the 9 on the left is 10 times greater than the 9 on the right. Okay, now we know this is true. Okay, we know this is true because if we do the multiplication, if we do 90,000 times 10, we do get 900,000. All right, so we know that that multiplication, that fact is true. So anytime we have a digit on the left that is identical to a digit on the right of it, right side by side, each digit, the digit on the left is going to be 10 times as great as the digit on the right. So let's go ahead and do another quick example, just something for us to look at real quick. I'm going to take 6,600. Okay, so in this case, again, we notice the first thing is that the two digits are the same. We need to figure out, the question is, what is the relationship between these two sixes? Okay, we know that the digit on the left is greater than the digit on the right. The 6 on the left is greater than the 6 on the right. But by how much? So that's where we come to place when we talk about the value or the place value relationships. So again, the 6,000 is 10 times greater than 600. And of course, we can do the multiplication. We can multiply by 10. That's just something that the kids need to understand. They need to know that the digit on the left is 10 times greater than the digit on the right. So I'm going to write this again for us to understand that if we were to do the multiplication, it would be 600 times 10. But I'm just going to go ahead and just write the answer down. Okay, so we're looking at these two digits. The 6 on the left is 10 times greater than the 6 on the right. Again, if we needed to, we can always do the multiplication just to prove that we're right. 600 times 10 equals 6,000. And we know this because 600 times 1 would be 600. And then we just bring over that 0 because of the rule of multiplying by tens. So 600 times 10 does equal 6,000. So no matter what the number is, whether it is 66,600 or 6,600 or 990,000, if they have two digits that are side by side, the values, the relationships of those values are always going to be the same. The number on the left is always going to be 10 times greater than the number on the right. So the digit on the left is 10 times greater than the digit on the right. Now, a question that I have for you, what's going to happen if we take, let's say, 33,000. And I say, okay, what is the relationship of the 3 in the thousands place compared to the 3 in the 10,000s place? So I can say the 3 in the thousands is 10 times less than the 3 in the 10,000s place. Okay, and that's basically just the reverse of what we were talking about before. So the students may have questions coming up that are going to be asking about the relationship of the smaller place value compared to the larger place value. In that case, just make sure that the kids understand, we're going to make sure the kids understand that that's going to be 10 times less than and not 10 times greater than. Okay, again, let me just rephrase what I was just talking about. With the place value relationships, when we take a number that has two digits that are side by side, for example, 990,000, the digit on the left is always going to be 10 times greater than the digit on the right. Okay, now if we ask a question about, let's say, 990,000, and we say, what is the relationship from the 9 in the 10,000s place compared to the 9 in the 100,000s place? In that case, of course, we're going to say the 9 in the 10,000s place, which is 90,000, is 10 times less than the 9 in the 100,000s place. Okay, I just wanted to show you this quick video, make a quick video about this, and let the parents know exactly how we are working on place value relationships and what the students need to know. Basically, the key words here are 10 times greater, 10 times less than. Just make sure they understand that if it's on the left going to the right, it's going to be 10 times greater. If it's on the right going left, it's going to be 10 times less than. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's go and we'll just go over it some more in the classroom. Thank you.